Hi friends, for this video we'll be covering some accessories for the new Galaxy S8 Plus. And if you are the manufacturer, supplier, or wholesaler of accessories for Galaxy Samsung products, I would like to talk to you. So please reach out to me if you'd like to have your products reviewed here on TUXX Reviews. If you like this video also, please be sure and give it a big thumbs up. Okay, to dive into the products here, we have two products that were shipped to us. One is this cool cover with a little credit card holder. Very cool. There'll be a link for this in the description down below. And also we got these 360 full cover films to help keep it from being scratched up. And we'll be trying this out too and seeing how I can do with this product as well. I'm not the best at putting these on, so I do warn you, so hopefully it goes on pretty smoothly. You know, we'll find out. But before I dive into that, I do want to mention just my feelings about the phone so far. I've had the phone for about a week and I really love it. I felt really bad actually when they took the Note 7 off the market, or there's all the problems with phones blowing up or whatever. I mean, I know that they had a couple cases where they did catch fire, but it was pretty much proven that the people who had that problem kind of brought it on themselves. Like they were intentionally trying to catch their phones on fire to try and, you know, capitalize off the media hype and sue Samsung or whatever, you know. And like that's not cool, guys, because the phone was actually a great phone, but I had to trade mine in because I fly a lot, and a lot of the airlines were really sketchy about letting people fly with a Note 7 back then. So anyway, I'm thrilled a lot of the features of Note 7 are actually in this Galaxy S8 Plus, which is actually a little bit longer than the Note 7. It's a nice big phone, so I'm definitely digging this. Very cool. My only complaint about this phone at this point would be that they do scratch really easy. I haven't had a case on this at all, and I've been using it for about a week now, and I already have little scratches around the edges a little bit, and some scratches, and of course a lot of fingerprints, as you can see here on the back. But it's a great phone, and a lot of the functions are excellent compared to like they're actually the Note 7 features ported over. I think the iris scanning isn't quite as good. I think maybe it has a little bit of a harder time detecting my irises for doing security locks, but in general it's a pretty cool phone. I'm a fan. Okay, so as far as the accessories go, we'll take a look here at the film first. This is like the hardest thing, and I have to do a little disclaimer here, guys. I am a klutz when it comes to putting these things on. I am the worst. This is available on Amazon, and so we're going to see if this is like klutz proof, if you will. And this says that it is anti-UV, it is bubble free, no scratch, and no rainbows, whatever the heck that means. No rainbows? I guess the glare of rainbows as you move it or something. That's kind of funny. And it does show it has a few layers of protection here. This is kind of a, you know, cool, very simple packaging. Again, this is available on Amazon. It is a pretty nice little kit, and it has some simple instructions here as far as you can pause this if you like and zoom in and read it if you like. But it's basically screen film. You wipe down your phone, you peel off the side, you align it, you peel it off, and there you are. It supposedly is that simple. So we have, I think there's two in here, and I'm just going to use one of them, but we're going to find out if this is something I can do or not, or if I'm going to destroy this bad boy. And I am pretty good with window clings and stuff like that, you know, so this should be okay, but I just know I've had a few bad experiences with phone, you know, screen protectors. But this phone, since I've already been scratching up just a little bit, the teeniest bit here from like my pocket, I want to make sure that I'm protecting it because I really do love this phone, and I want this phone to last for a while. So anyway, we'll go ahead and pull this out here, and you can see inside the kit you have, is it two? Or no, it's only one? Oh man, I thought it was two. Oh no, it is two, I think. I think we have two here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it is two. All right, very, very good. We have two. So, all right, so it's a pretty good value. So if you botch one up, you get a second shot at making this thing work, which is pretty cool in my book. I think that's a good way to do it. I don't think it really costs them all that much more, and you do get two of these little kits with the little stickers and the wipes and everything. So we're just going to put one of these to the side here. We're going to keep our instructions handy. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to leave this over here for right now too. I guess we'll pop that up there. We'll open the little kit and see what is included. And screen protectors are really good. I mean, like, I know people who drop their phones, scratch their phones, that kind of thing. Normally I'm pretty good with phones, but oftentimes I do keep them one of those, like, kind of like those credit card wallet things, you know. And this time actually I haven't yet, but we'll cover this more in a second. But this does allow you to stash one credit card in here. Okay, so inside here you have little stickers, which I'm not quite sure what to do with these yet, but I guess we'll find out. This is meant to kind of like squish the little air bubbles out. I find like a hard plastic credit card probably works just as good. And but we'll put this aside for right now. We're going to try to do it by the book and see what they show. This is a dust absorber and a guide stick. This is like for like little like weird I don't know if I want to say cat hairs, any kind of like dust or whatever. Dust is just normally in the air, so you don't want to have dust on your phone when you do this. And a cleansing wipe. This cloth feels very soft. This feels like something you could actually use like on eyeglasses or something professionally later. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess first step here is screen film installation. Okay, use the cloth to wipe the screen. Okay, we can do that. So we'll go ahead and open this up here. This is probably like a little alcohol rub. Let's see here, 100%. All right. So it's just like a little wet wipe kind of with, I believe, alcohol on it. It doesn't really smell. It doesn't really burn my fingers. It does feel damp, which is good, I guess. And we'll go ahead and clear this off. I think I got all the stuff off it. Now I almost feel like this is streaking a little bit, so hopefully that little dry cloth will solve that problem. But I think I got this about as good as I can get this. So we'll put this to the side here, and now we're going to use a little cloth, as you can see from the instructions, to actually wipe the screen. Okay, so we got the cloth. I'm trying not to touch it. And we're going to go ahead and give this a nice little cleaning. Try and make sure all the little remnants and whatnot are off it. I almost feel like I should use Windex or something to really clean this good. I almost kind of feel like that left a little haze on this screen. I hope that's not the case, man. Ugh. Okay, and we're back. I went ahead and gave it the final application, and it seems okay. I mean, I would say that part of this could be user error on my part, although I will say I wish the actual assembly of it was a little bit simpler. I do have a few air bubbles around the sensors up here, so I may not leave this on, but I'm going to leave this on for tonight at least to see how this lasts, and I may put some comments down below about if it starts getting bubbles overnight. I did start to notice a little bubble over here forming. I got a few bubbles up here, so it's really hard to say. I will say it's very responsive. It works really good with the cover on. The camera still works good. Everything's fine, and it looks good, so hopefully I will protect the screen a little bit, at least for tonight. Okay, the other item we have for this video is this little cover, okay? And I'm a big fan of using covers. Usually I use the wallet style ones. And again, if you're the manufacturer supplier of these, if you want to send me one, I like to test a few different covers. Typically, again, I use the wallet ones because I like to carry credit cards. And I really hate carrying a wallet, to be honest with you, you know? But this one here is great because you can actually tuck away a credit card or a driver's license or maybe both in that little hole right there, which is really good. The actual case itself feels good. It does have, it looks like there's little rips in here and like little different shapes to help absorb a shock if it falls, which is really good because of course that's the whole point of this. You get, you know, a $800 phone or whatever, you don't want to go ahead and drop it and destroy it. To pin this on, it couldn't be simpler. This is very self-explanatory. Basically this snaps in place here, and so we're just going to pop this in place just like that, and that's all there is to it. So pretty good looking. It does add a little bit of bulk to it. I would say the buttons still work very good. Shouldn't be a problem. And part of the appeal of this case is the fact that you can stick a card. I'll just use this as an example. You can stick a card right in here. So you can see how it'd be useful to actually tuck away a credit card. It sticks out just a little bit, but I'm really trying to hopefully get away with just using Samsung Pay for a lot of things. So I'd love it if I could not carry a card at all. It might be a little bit harder to reach the sensors if you're trying to like do your heart rate monitoring or unlocking it using that, you know, but in general, pretty sharp looking. I'd say it definitely will help protect it if I drop it. Okay, in conclusion, I'd say both these products are pretty great. Again, you can get these on Amazon.com. I want to thank them for supplying them. You can click the links to get more information about them. I would say the cover itself is very functional. It's not real expensive. It's definitely a winner. The problem, I think, in my case was the fact that the step where I'm supposed to use the dust absorber, I skipped. Okay, I thought there was no dust. I thought it was good, but sure enough, there was a couple of dust bubbles that resulted in me peeling off the cover and sticking it back on again, creating more bubbles, and that was part of the problem. But even with all the problems I had, I think it looks pretty good actually. It's not bad. We'll see how it lasts for 24 hours. The case itself I like a lot. It might give me a hard time using some of these sensors because of the thickness of the case, but I do love the way it has a spot for one credit card or one ID, which is pretty nice. And we'll try this case and see what this is like. If you're the manufacturer, supplier, or wholesaler of screen protectors or Galaxy S8 Plus cases, I would love to test your product here on TUXX Reviews, so be sure and reach out to me. And for everyone, again, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, guys. Let me know what your experiences are. Do you use screen protectors? Do you use cases? And if so, what kind of case do you like? All right, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.